So I saw this article yesterday and I wanted to go ahead and actually talk about it because it's an article posted by Tech Advisor, and the article person who wrote this was Copeman. Now it says Microsoft Surface Duo 3, everything you need to know. Now, going into this article, we already know a couple things about the Surface Duo 3. Most likely it will not be released this year. Based on reports, it's not going to be released on this year. It will be released in 2023 because they're focusing on software this year. Because we know the Surface Duo 1 and 2 are most likely going to be getting Android 12L, most likely the Duo 3 will also get 12L. Everything else is kind of just up for grabs. I mean, things we hope to get are wireless charging and also waterproofness of some kind, and also a cheaper price tag. But everything else is up for grabs, and of course, we don't know what else could be a thing. So let's go ahead and see what Copeman has to say for everything you need to know. Obviously, keep in mind, everything that he says is rumored. Everything I say right now is rumored. Nothing is confirmed. We could completely be incorrect, but this is just based on what we're hearing from sources. So it says, when will the Surface Duo 3 be released? Judging by the first two generations, Microsoft appears to adopt an annual update cycle. We're not expecting a release of the original model to be... We're not expecting the staggered release of the original model to be repeated. So he's saying pretty much that he's not expecting... The original model was actually pushed back a million times before it actually came out. Now, again, like I said before, as you guys can see right here, September 2020, February 2021, and April 2021. Surface Duo 2 is October 2021. However, according to Windows Central, there may not be a Surface Duo this year, which, again, like I said before, so this would be targeting to release in 2023. So, kind of good. I'm happy got his sources correct on that one, because like I said before, the latest rumor is it's not going to come out this year, but come out next year. So that's actually really, really cool. And they're going to be focusing on the actual software this year, which I think is a big W for Microsoft overall wise. Very smart by them. And again, he does kind of redoes that point. Price tag. Pricing is normally one of the last product details to be revealed. So it's no surprise the cost of the Duo 3 remains a mystery. However, we can start pricing the first two generations as a rough guide. So the first generation actually came out at $13.99, and the new Surface Duo 2 was $100 more expensive than the Duo 1. And then, of course, the 512GB Obsidian model was $17.99. So most likely right now, going into this, we're going to see the exact same price tag as the Surface Duo 2. I'm not expecting them to go up $100 more, especially because, again, once you get $100 more, now you're exact same price as the Galaxy Z Fold 4, and it just wouldn't work out in any kind of circumstance. And I would not expect them to go cheaper because Microsoft. They don't have to go cheaper. At the end of the day, it kind of does suck, but they don't have to really go cheaper because there's no other true foldable phone on the market that really competes with this phone. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying this is the best foldable phone out there, but no other foldable phone goes ahead and goes like this. And I just hit the flash on this phone. That kind of sucked. But no other phone goes 360 degrees, open and closes. Because of that, they don't have to lower the price tag. It's just how it works. If there's other phones that did that, then they would have to lower the price tag. But most likely $15.99 is going to be the price tag. All right, so design and new rumored features. As you might expect, the early stage concrete Duo 3 rumors are extremely thin on the ground. Obviously, because again, like I said, we don't really know anything at this moment in time. Aside from Windows Central article above, the only other page of note is the website spec text. This is where you find a listing claiming to be the Duo 3 with several key specs mentioned. No other sources are mentioned, making it impossible to verify how reliable this information is. But on the surface, everything's listed seems to make sense. First off, it's supposed to run Android 12 out of the box. I think 12L, but if they can't get 12L, I mean, if they can get it working on Duo 1, Duo 2, I don't see how you don't release 12L and just, market this Duo 3 with 12L. Not only that, if they're releasing it in 2023, this is a year and a half of 12L. That would be really bad if they didn't release it with 12L. Even if release Android 13 before the next Duo is announced, Microsoft hardware is likely to unlikely to be among the early adopters, with the Duo 2 still on Android 11 and a stock on Android 10. This feels like a pretty safe bet. Hopefully, this will be Android 12L, which should be, honestly. Google's releasing a new version of Android specifically designed for tablets and foldable devices in March of 2022, which should make them feel more optimized and intuitive. Of course, Microsoft will probably continue with its theme launchers, which should include some Duo-specific tweaks. Another spec which makes sense, is a Qualcomm's latest flagship processor on the hood. This listed as a Snapdragon 898 here, although we would know this is called the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1, shifting to a 4nm chip with a new archetype which yield a useful performance boost, and also it is also likely. According to the website, Microsoft will increase the Duo 3's total screen size to 8.5 inches. This is up from 8.3 inches on the Duo 2, and suggests each display will be 5.9 inch instead of 5.8 inch. It's not clear that this will achieve within the same total footprint, and there is no mention of resolution or refresh rate updates. So of course, right now it's 90 hertz. There's no update that's going to be 120 hertz like the Z Fold 3. The cameras are supposed to get an upgrade. Microsoft will retain the triple rear cameras at array and a 16 megapixel ultra wide camera, but the upgrade the wide and telephoto to 16. So instead of it being 12, 16, 12, it will be all 16s across the board, which will be better than the Z Fold 3, but most likely the Z Fold 4 will have even better camera anyway, so it doesn't matter. However, we've seen in the past, there's no guarantee improved image quality. The listing doesn't mention if there will be any changes to the 12 megapixel front facing camera. Most likely not. They did go ahead and say that the same 8 gigabytes of RAM is supposed to be available, as well as in 128, 256, and 512 gigabyte models. There's no revolutionary here. Obviously, it will be the exact same as the Surface Duo 2. So, interesting. I mean, don't get me wrong, no mentions or talking about having wireless charging or, water resistance is kind of expected. Again, like I said, everything right now is just on, rumor city, very, very thin rumor city. We're not going to get much information probably into the end of this year when it comes to concrete rumors. I mean, we might get some, things out here and there, but you got to think, they're going to release this phone in 2 years now. We're probably not going to they're not really going to put out anything about it. So we'll find out more information as the year goes along. Of course, like always, guys, whenever I get new tech information, new tech stuff, we will be looking at it, talking about it, and reviewing it. So make sure you hit the like and subscribe button down below. I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.